a dry land cry for freedom. In the heart of the Sahel, where the sun scorches the earth and rain is a fleeting guest, a quiet revolution is unfolding. Burkina Faso, a landlocked nation in West Africa, has long battled an invisible enemy, not soldiers or guns, but hunger. For decades, its people depended on foreign aid, their fields parched by relentless droughts. But one man, Captain Ibrahim Traoré, saw a different path. Not through loans or foreign promises, but through the power of water. This is a story of the Balma Canal, a monumental project that's not just irrigating fields but igniting hope, dignity, and independence for an entire nation. Imagine a place where the soil is rich but the rains betray it. Farmers watch their crops wither. Families leave their ancestral homes, and a nation's pride fades under the weight of reliance on others. This was Burkina Faso, until Traoré declared, a nation that cannot feed itself is on a leash. His vision? To break that leash by harnessing water, the lifeblood of any thriving land. The Balma Canal isn't just a ditch in the date. It's a lifeline, a symbol, and a bold act of defiance against a world that expected Burkina Faso to beg. The man who chose water over guns. Captain Ibrahim Traoré wasn't your typical leader. Young, fiery, and fiercely independent, he took the helm of Burkina Faso in a time of crisis. The Sahel's worsening droughts were pushing the nation toward famine, and the old playbook, begging for food aid, was no longer an option. Traoré saw the truth. True freedom comes from self-reliance. And self-reliance starts with food. He didn't look to foreign capitals or multinational corporations for answers. Instead, he turned to the land itself. The problem wasn't the soil. It was the lack of water. Rain was unreliable, and without water, crops failed, and families went hungry. Traoré's solution was radical yet simple. Control the water, control the future. He rejected the cycle of dependency that had shackled Burkina Faso for generations, where food aid came with strings attached, and foreign powers dictated terms. His strategy was a game changer. Instead of investing in tanks or treaties, he invested in dams and canals. The Gela Dam was repaired and expanded, creating a reservoir to store precious water. But where should that water go? Traoré chose the Balma Plains, a region of fertile soil cursed by drought, a symbol of broken promises and forgotten potential. If he could make Balma green, he could prove that no part of Burkina Faso was beyond saving. The Balma Canal, a dream carved in earth. The Balma Canal is no ordinary project. Stretching across the plains, it's set to become Africa's longest irrigation canal, delivering water to thousands of acres of farmland. The plan is ambitious: 1,260 hectares of rice, 70 hectares of vegetables, and over 200 additional hectares in the works. But what makes this canal revolutionary isn't just its size, it's how it's being built. Traoré declared that the Balma Canal will be a Burkina project, built by Burkina hands. No foreign companies, no imported engineers, no outsourced profits. Local workers, from welders to civil engineers, are pouring their sweat into the project. It's a high-tech marvel, too, with solar-powered pumps, smart valves, and AI-driven sensors to ensure not a drop of water is wasted. Warehouses, roads, and water distribution centers are springing up alongside it, all designed and run by locals. The timeline? A jaw-dropping 8 months. Most infrastructure projects in Africa drag on for years, mired in bureaucracy and delays. But Traoré treats this like a military operation. Work begins before dawn. Cement mixers hum through the night, and delays are seen as a betrayal of the nation's future. This isn't just construction, it's a race for independence. From hunger to power, a new economy. The Balma Canal is more than a waterway. It's a catalyst for a new economy. By irrigating fields, it's bringing back land that was abandoned to drought. The government estimates it will produce 50,000 tons of food annually, enough to slash reliance on imported rice, wheat, and vegetables. This isn't just about feeding people, it's about sovereignty. A nation that grows its own food doesn't kneel to global markets or foreign powers. Farmers, once at the mercy of unpredictable rains, can now plan their harvests. Cooperatives are thriving, and women's farming groups, long relegated to barren plots, now work fertile fields. Local markets are buzzing with fresh produce, driving down prices and curbing inflation. Families have money to spare for education, healthcare, and small businesses, creating a ripple effect of prosperity. Technology is supercharging this revolution. Drones monitor crop health, AI optimizes irrigation, and sensors track soil conditions. These tools, once exclusive to wealthy nations, are now empowering Burkina farmers. And as a nation grows more food, it's gaining leverage on the global stage. Surplus crops can be sold to neighbors, turning Burkina Faso into a regional powerhouse with soft power built on rice and onions, not weapons. A revolution of pride and people. Beyond the numbers, tons of food, hectares of farmland, jobs created, lies the heart of this story, the people. The Balma Canal has created over 2,000 direct jobs, each one a lifeline for family. Welders, masons, and technicians aren't just earning salaries. They're learning skills, reclaiming dignity, and becoming nation builders. For a 23-year-old welder, this project is more than a paycheck. It's a chance to send money home, to stand tall in a country that's standing up for itself. Vocational schools near the canal are training a new generation in irrigation technology, hydraulics, and agribusiness. Young people who once fled to cities or risked dangerous migrations are staying, drawn by the promise of a future they can shape. This is a revolution of pride. For the first time, many Burkinabés see their government delivering results, not handouts, but opportunities. The canal isn't just watering crops, it's watering the spirit of a nation. It's proof that Burkina Faso can rise on its own terms, with its own hands and its own genius. The ripple effect, a model for Africa. The Balma Canal is a test, a proof of concept. If it succeeds, and early signs are promising, it will become a blueprint for Burkina Faso and beyond. Other regions can replicate its model, turning dry lands into green fields. Other nations can follow Traoré's lead, rejecting dependency and embracing self-reliance. This isn't just about one canal or one country. It's about rewriting the narrative of Africa from a continent of need to a continent of innovation. The Balma Canal is a symbol of what's possible when a nation bets on its people, its land, and its vision. It's a story of defiance, hope, and transformation, a story that's only just beginning.